Ladies and gentlemen, Dragon Ball fans from all races, genders, and backgrounds from all around the world, welcome to this very special edition, indeed a very special interview here as I bring you a very special guest here today to speak with us all the way from the afterlife. Please give a warm welcome to the perfect warrior, the pinnacle of perfection, Perfect Cell. Hello there, sir.
Yes. Oh, please keep it coming. Yes, I am perfect. I am the most unbelievable thing to ever be blessed on this planet.
First things first, I wanted to say thank you for granting me this very special interview with you. I know that, how busy you can be, well, possibly down here. And I also wanted to say thank you for your time as well. And as I'm sure you're a very busy person yourself, but I'm sure the Dragon Ball fans, especially fans of your work, are very anxious for us to get this started. So, Baba has granted me some time down here with you. And as I know, you declined this interview at first, but now it seems like you had a change of heart. Why is that?
What took you so goddamn long to even offer me this interview? Listen, down here in hell, I have a lot of free time. I know it's hard to believe, but I really don't have that much to do except GodTube. So I look up your channel, and I see you have this video with that snot little brat Prince Vegeta. And I'm like, seriously? He can interview me! I'm perfect! Come on.
Well, it is extremely hard in order for me to get in contact with you, especially now that you're in the afterlife and stuff, so I can't really travel back and forth like that. However, we do understand that since you're down here, you also have your own YouTube channel and you operate with Devil Artemis. Can you give us some information on that?
Honestly, I operate through Devil Artemis's channel, and I basically use his YouTube channel to speak to all of you.
Okay. I mean, that sounds fair enough. So if anyone wants to speak with you directly, or if anyone wants to go ahead and have some contact with you, you're saying that we can find you on Devil Artemis's channel. Is that correct?
That is correct. Right now, if you were to scroll down to UnrealEntGaming's description box, you can find a link to Devil Artemis's channel, and there you will subscribe. And if not, once I'm brought back from the dead, I will destroy the world.
Very interesting. I mean, that's actually something I wanted to ask you is, how are you? I mean, how's everything been since your absence in the real world? I mean, are you out to train to defeat Goku one day? Are you down there doing some type of meditation or, improving your body to defeat Son Goku one day? I mean, can you give us an update on that?
Training. I don't need training. You see, I don't know how Earth is doing without my blessing, but down here in hell, it gets pretty lonely. So I spend my time doing other things.
I can only imagine, and I wanted to dive into some questions actually. Now, my first question to you is, what does it mean to you? And what is the value of perfection to you in knowing that you've achieved what Dr. Gero has always wanted you to achieve ever since your inception on being the ultimate perfect fighting machine, no puns intended?
Well, the value of perfection is uncomparable to anything on this planet. Imagine being able to wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and take in this massive amount of unbelievable sexy. It's uncomparable to anything on Earth or in hell.
Well, I'm sure a lot of us wouldn't know the feeling of that because we're not perfect. I mean, we make mistakes as human beings and we ultimately pay through that. I mean, none of us have the opportunity or the luxury on being called the perfect genetic fighting machine. So I wouldn't know anything about that, nor would I think anyone else. But how perfect are you? And do you believe that in your own right, you can achieve even higher forms of perfection?
Well, how perfect am I? I never really looked at myself. Take it like this. 9 inches, perfectly sculpted abs, okay? Deliciously strong arms, all right? I have these calves that are as large as the fucking planet themselves. I'm telling you, I'm perfect all around. My buns are made of steel, Alex.
Wow, are they really?
They are made of steel. Zarbon tried to touch me once, and it didn't work out too well for him. But basically, I am perfect all around. Anything that you can point out, Even my eyebrows are on fleek. I'm telling you.
Well, I have to admit, I mean, your genetic makeup is just unnatural, and I wanted to ask you a personal question in the fact that have you had the opportunity to escape the cocoon that you were in and being able to get some air, perhaps maybe do some push-ups, some sit-ups, some squats, just to get the body going in terms of not being able to get fat over time? So have you had the opportunity to exit the cocoon that you're in and just simply trying to stretch the body out and get some air?
Well, unfortunately, no. I'm down here in hell, stuck in this damn cocoon in a stupid fetal position. I mean, all I do is cry myself to sleep at night. I really have nothing else to do. I can't come out of here and do planking or push-ups, unfortunately. My body is just perfect enough to keep it nice and rock hard by itself.
Well, that's very unfortunate, but as many would like to know, how does it feel at that very moment on King Kai's homeworld when you took your own life by self-destructing and knowing that now you've successfully killed the very person that you've been programmed to eliminate ever since your creation, and being able to be the only one to say that you have killed Son Goku? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, let me ask you a question, Mr. Interview Man. Did anyone else kill Goku? No. Did Frieza do it? No. That idiot had a few chances and he failed. Did Zamasu, Boo, any villain kill Goku at all? No, of course not. Only the sheer perfection of his beautiful sculpted body could be strong enough to kill Son Goku.
Well, the thing about that is there was a person not too long ago by the name of Hit. I'm pretty sure you know who that is, especially if you've been watching on GodTube. Hit was actually able to momentarily kill Goku. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, Hit is very talented. Definitely a very talented individual, but he still did not successfully kill Son Goku. I sent Son Goku to the afterlife, and he stayed there.
It's a very fair point, I would say. And the fact that we have to congratulate you for that. I mean, you created a brilliant plan in destroying Goku during that time, and yes, it's been a very long process ever since. I mean, especially with your evolution. Now, speaking of your evolution, I'm sure your evolution, although complete, what are your thoughts on the Earth people here on YouTube that are wanting you to come back into the world of Dragon Ball Super and seeing you achieve a form even higher than what you currently have? Would such a feat be possible for you? I mean, just having to be stuck in a cocoon for many, many, many years, do you think that you can also achieve something greater than what you have now?
Well, first I want to say thank you to all my loyal fans. I have come a long way from my lava state to my first form, and now my perfection, and I will probably get out of here sometime in the future, but once I do, I will plan to reach a new level of evolution. You see, my genetic makeup, of course, is made of Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza. And if Frieza can do it, that fucking bastard, so can I. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If you were in jail, would you stop masturbating?
Well...
That is my answer. Even though I am trapped in this cocoon, I will evolve, and I will continue to admire myself.
Now, I wanted to ask you, and that's a very fair point you made, do you think that you would achieve something similar to what Frieza achieved, or perhaps maybe Son Goku? Because it's been quite some time since you've been on Earth, and not knowing, they've reached tremendous levels of power now. I think even far exceeding your own expectations as to how a simple person can just become so powerful. So if by some chance you were to come back, would you adapt Son Goku's abilities in the form of Super Saiyan Blue, or would you adapt Frieza's abilities in being able to turn golden? Like, which one would you rather prefer here? Or could you do both since you're perfect?
Well, of course I am perfect, and I will be capable of doing both. As Super Saiyan Golden... Wait, no, that's Super Saiyan. Jesus Christ, I don't know if I can do both. Now you have a question that is worthy of my time. Would I be a Golden Super Saiyan Blue? That is something to think about.
Well, that is the case, and I do think that it is achievable, especially with a character like yourself, and I think Baba is letting me know that time is running short, because I do understand that you have other things to do. But I wanted to ask you, since we're currently underway with the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super, as I'm sure you've been watching down here on GodTube, I wanted to get your thoughts on something very personal, that being, How did you feel when you realized that Goku requested for Frieza to join the Universe 7 team to compete in the Tournament of Power and not you? How did that make you feel?
Well, that is, I don't have many weaknesses, Alex. But from going to the top from being Son Goku's rival, to now seeing him request Frieza.
Oh no, don't cry, Cell.
Alex, I'm perfect. What does Frieza have that I don't? He's inside of me. No homo.
Well, I mean, I understand, you know, maybe it's because Frieza, with all due respect, is a lot stronger than how you are now. Do you think that might be the case?
Please, that is a bunch of bullshit. Frieza has one thing on his side, and that is the plot. If I were to return, I'd be stronger than all of them combined.
Now, do you think it's because he's also a prodigy fighter and seeing what he achieved in a very short time when he came back to fight Son Goku and Vegeta? Do you think that if this was you in their position, you would fare up a lot better in the Tournament of Power as opposed to Frieza?
Well, let's look at it like this. Frieza definitely has skill. He is a genius and he is a prodigy, but I am a prodigy on cocaine, shot up with heroin, cooked into a pot into some beautiful fucking skull to perfection. That is what I am. So if I were to come back, I would definitely win the tournament by myself. Who needs other teammates? I can do it all on my own.
Well, that's the thing about the Tournament of Power. We have a team of 10 that are competing, and we have a total of 8 universes having to brawl in this massive battle royale. So do you think that if you were a part of this, you yourself can handle essentially 70 other competitors by yourself?
Definitely so. I agree that Frieza is strong, and even though there is a large volume of fighters, he might help out Son Goku, but I will outshine Son Goku. I am the pinnacle of beauty and perfection. I do not need any teammates to take out however many fighters you want to throw at me. I am perfect. I am perfect in every single way, and all of you will know that I will return and destroy every single one who stands in my way.
Now, speaking of, there are a lot of people that are happy that Frieza is back and not you. If you can address your haters and the people that aren't really fans of your perfection, what would you say to them?
I want you all to listen very closely. When you wake up in the morning and you find out that Perfect Cell has returned from hell, and now he has killed everyone in his wake, and his wrath knows no mercy, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror, and I want you to listen very closely as I say this. Go fuck yourself.
Wow, very bold choice of words. Now, my final question to you before we go here are, what are your predictions going into this Tournament of Power? Do you think that you would have been able to be the perfect competitor in challenging against the multiverse's strongest? If so, what would be your game plan if you had been brought back and a part of the Tournament of Power and being, you know, alongside Beerus' team for Universe number 7, seeing as how you destroyed your own Cell Games ring just for the sake of wanting to fight Son Goku to the death? During that time, of course, would a tournament setting like this, you know, fit your fighting style per se?
Well, I believe so. I mean, my fighting style has no flaws. I am perfect in every single way. My fighting style would have been more than substantial to eliminate all the fighters, including my own teammates.
So you would eliminate your own teammates just for the sake of it?
Of course. If I had the chance to kick Vegeta right in the ass, I would. I'd kick him out of the arena, and then I'd look for Goku, and I'd do the same to him. And then I'd look at Gohan. And that is a different story.
Well, I'm sure as you've been watching, Gohan has gotten a lot stronger ever since he battled you during the times of your Cell Games matchup. So I think that it's a little unfair to say that you would actually eliminate your own opponents, because I think that you may need them in certain situations. But then again, you are the perfect fighter, so who's to really need Goku or Vegeta on your side anyway? So I wanted to get your quick thoughts as we're going to play a little game. I'm going to list off some names, and I want you to go on ahead and tell me the first thing that comes to your mind after hearing each individual name. So we're going to begin with the very first person I'm going to name off here, that being Son Goku.
Weakling.
Vegeta.
Stuck up bitch.
Broly.
Steroids.
Future Trunks.
Emotionally damaged child.
Piccolo.
Nerd.
Lord Frieza.
Prick.
Majin Buu.
Severe diabetes.
Lord Beerus.
No comment.
Lord Champa.
He's fat as hell. Pick up a weight.
Zeno-sama, the Omni King.
Oh, he's like a 2-year-old brat.
Goku Black.
That is extremely racist.
Zamasu.
Weeaboo.
Vegito.
Stuck-up scrub.
Frost.
Alternate timeline prick.
Topo.
Fat prick.
Kaba.
Oh, definitely a virgin.
Hit.
Respectable.
Chi-Chi.
Slut.
Bulma.
Bigger slut.
Android 16.
Stupid slut.
Android 17.
Android 17, my trigger word.
Sorry about that.
Android 18.
Robotic slut.
Android 19.
Fat slut.
Android 20.
Daddy.
And now last but certainly not least, Gohan.
Oh, Gohan. Well, let me tell you something about that Gohan. That little, idiotic, twitch-shriveled, shrimp-dick motherfucker. I will look for you. I will find you. And when I do, I will kill you.
Those are some very bold words, and I have to say a very interesting choice of responses for each individual person that we've named here today. Cell, I do want to say I wish you the best of luck down here. Also, I wanted to ask you, like, how is the reception back here for GodTube? Because YouTube and GodTube are two very different platforms, and I'm pretty sure with GodTube having to exist down here, you probably have like better services and whatnot. And I really hope that you get to come back one day and joining us here on the YouTube platform. Any final words here before Baba sends me back into the real world?
Well, Alex, my final words are go subscribe to Devil Artemis. You must subscribe to his channel for more Dragon Ball content. And of course, keep an eye out on UnrealEntGaming's channel for a future episode of Dragon Ball Super Friends.
Ah, yes, that is definitely in the works. And Cell, I would like to say thank you so much for being a part of that, and thank you so much for being a part of this interview. And Baba's about to send me back. So again, guys, I wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are fans of Dragon Ball, be sure to go ahead and subscribe for more awesome Dragon Ball videos such as this. If you guys enjoyed the interview, if there's anyone in particular that you guys would like for me to interview, go ahead and comment down below. Smash that like button. As always, guys, go ahead and tune back in for more. And now that I'm being sent back to Earth, guys, I will be seeing you all in the next video. Take it easy, guys, and have a great day. Peace.